This video is about creating a free account on the Bowlscore.com cloud and initial setup of a Bowlscore.com account. If you go to the Bowlscore.com homepage, there are links in the bottom half. The first one is registration. The first page is a bunch of notes, then terms and conditions, and then you pick a name, a bowling nickname. So I'm selecting War Turkey. If it already exists, it'll tell you have to pick another. So let's say my name is Bob Smith. You have to put in your name and password. And here is the demographic screen. So the first field is your smartphone number. You don't have to put that in, but if you forget your password, then that's used for account recovery. If you don't have a phone number in there, then you won't be able to get in. The email address, it's not used for anything at this time, maybe in the future. Excuse me. The true name is your actual name as compared to your bowling nickname. Now you can use your real name for your bowling nickname. It doesn't matter. Okay, then the next field is visibility. You should leave it at public, but if you are embarrassed by your scores, you can change it to private. Okay, the USB-C number is just a place where you can put your USB-C number so you can look it up easily. Okay, of these, now at the bottom you'll see hand. This is an important field. If you're left-handed, make sure to change it to left so that a variety of things within the software reverse. Okay, you don't have to fill out the sex, the birth date, the city, state, and zip, but if you do in the future, we could take everybody's scores and rank them by region, sex, and age. So anyway, that's the demographic screen. And now you can get to this screen for any time by selecting menu demographics from your competition list. So click OK, and the account is now created. And it takes you to the login screen, which I just typoed. Okay, so now everybody automatically gets Open Bowling. So you can go in and start bowling using Open Bowling right off the bat without doing anything more. But you may want to add a league. So let's say you belong to my league. You click Add. The name of the league is Pioneer. Oh. And there it is. So you'll see the last one is this season. So now I go, that's it. Okay, now that's in my competition list. And so now I can go start bowling in that league. Now, let's say your league isn't in there. Let's say the name of your league is Big League. First thing you do is search to confirm that it doesn't exist, because you don't want to create it if it's already there. Can't find it. So now we're going to create a league. Here you see you got a choice between league or tournament. Now the name of this league, Big League. The season, we're going to say it's the 2020 to 21 season. Okay, it's at my favorite lanes, Vestavia Bowl, we'll say. And there we go. So now we put in the specs of the league. Okay, this is the time of day in which the league starts. The first day, let's say it was 09 slash 12 slash 20. I don't know what day that is, but we'll pick that day. Then, this is important, how many bowlers are on a team? The minutes indicates how much time has elapsed between events. 10,080 is a week. So typically bowling leagues are once a week, occurring at the same time each week. But it's done in minutes, so you can break it down, especially for tournaments, for multiple events in a day. Okay, games per event. That's almost all bowling leagues are 3 games, which is a series, and so it defaults to 3. If it's more games, 6 games, whatever, then you change the games per event. And if you have the USB-C number for the league, you can put it in there to keep track of it. But that is how you create a league. So now, there it is. So I won't remember, we want to now add that league to our competition list, now that it exists. And so now we have the Saturday Big League, okay, because it's on Saturdays, whereas this track one is on Tuesdays. So notice that the Tuesday one is on top because that, for today's date, is the next event that I'll be bowling in, or actually War Turkey will be bowling in. And so that's when it comes to time on Tuesday, which is today is Monday, shows up tomorrow, they would select the first in the list. Whereas if it was Saturday, the second one in the list would be first. Okay, that is how you create and add leagues. The person who creates the league is officially the manager of the league, and the only one who can edit and control it. So now, other features of this screen are, you go to Menu, and you can hit Preferences. This one will suppress old leagues so you don't see them and you only see the active leagues. I like seeing my old leagues so I can go into them at any time. They're below all the active leagues. Okay, this is a list selection method. If you're on a computer, you might prefer to use traditional vertical list rather than the clickable text list that the program uses typically, if you saw the previous demo. Okay, this is when your score sheet is displayed. Would you like it to show your bowler name or your true name, or your bowler nickname? Okay. Another feature of this is you can get your stats of your leagues combined. And now, just if you are a serious bowler, you can program your bowling balls into the system. Then you can add blanks, which make it easy to change for which bowling balls you're throwing during the scoring interface. Here, once again, is the demographics, the same screen that was in the registration, and images. Okay, you can take a photo and upload it. It will shrink it and use it as your avatar when it shows your scores. And then by default, you are assigned a pro or announcer to be your pro, we call it, and I call it. And you can then, if you go to here, you can select, here I'm taking Earl Anthony, who's to be seen when you bring your score sheets up. So now, if I'm going to act like I'm bowling, I'm starting on lane 6. My handicap is 21. And now you can see there's Earl in my score sheet. And that's basic registration and account setup.